Hey, it's Lily back again with another video, and today's a windy day, but I have my fuzzy sweater and I am interested in talking in front of camera, so I feel like there's never a better time to record than just recording when you feel like you need to share a message. So today's topic is a slang I absolutely hate, and I think that the slang called "do what you love" is such a lie and it's BS. And here's why. Well, let's first do a disclaimer. Like, I'm not here trying to tell you to stop pursuing your passion or do things that you really enjoy, and not think they're worth it. They are worth it. The reason why saying that slang "do what you love" is useless is because it doesn't really explain how to do it. There's no steps on how to live off of it or make an income or be realistic with it. So I think why I got this idea is because I think we tell this to a lot of young people and we lie to them. And we tell them do things that you're passionate about, do things that you love, and 100% agree. But they also believe since they really are passionate about things, like they go study it and go graduate, maybe you're in debt for a career, and they realize that none of those careers that they do what they love paid off the bills, or they couldn't get jobs, or I think we do a disservice whenever all right, I had to switch to spaces because it was super windy. It's probably still windy here. But the reason why I wanted to share why that slang is a lie to a lot of young generation is because they think if they pursue their passion and the things they really love, that everything's going to work out for them. And the truth is, very few slim people, population, actually does end up doing that. And I'm not trying to tell you that it's not possible for you to do things that you love. What I'm trying to tell you is that no one ever told you the blueprint how to get there. And so a lot of people don't know that if you don't have a plan or a process in place how to make the things you love into mountain size or make money, then it's really hard to want to do things that you really love. Instead, you'll probably have to go to places that work in places you don't really love. That's why there's starving artists. That's why there's people who are trying to make it big and go into paycheck to paycheck. All these things, pursuing things that they love, but none of it were told about practical steps to get there. A very slim amount of people do end up becoming what they really did enjoy or doing it for a lifetime. Another number two is that why I think doing what you love, slaying it's super cheesy, but also a bit of a lie, is because a lot of people don't know the things that they love actually don't provide practical value. And I don't want to be harsh and rude here, but most things that you really enjoy, like maybe snacking all day, doesn't provide any sentimental value for other people until you start actually using your skills and what you know to provide values and solve people's problems. That's where majority of the time where people pay you. A lot of people are upset that they get to have to maybe work at a job they don't like and want to get a pay increase, and they're stuck there forever. They feel like they're stuck there forever, even if they have multiple degrees and everything. The truth is, you're paid at what you bring and what kind of value you bring into the market. I know it's really harsh to say for a lot of people, but it is really the truth that whatever you are worth in the market based on the value you provide for people and your service and how you solve people's problems, that is how you'll get paid. The most people who get paid are generally visionary people, they're strategists, they're people who primarily get to manage and handle a lot of things for other people. And so the truth is that if you're not in those spaces, it might be hard to monetize a lot of things or make money off of it. I'm not saying that you can't do what you love, but you have to think about what kind of problems do I solve within my community, within my places, with people, even the problems that you have that other people might have. And that's also a really great blueprint. Another thing I want to talk about why I think that telling people do what you love is reality, or is a lie. Reality, doing what you love fades. Sometimes the things that you really, really do love, enjoy, is only temporarily. Sometimes you like doing it maybe on your free time, or maybe you like doing things on like, I don't know, holidays, or I don't know, for example, like, I really love shopping, but I don't shop all the time because the truth is it's wasteful. And on top of that, I don't have limited money, and it doesn't really provide much more value for it, but I love doing it. But does not provide enough value during that time of my life. But I also want to tell you that it comes and goes. Sometimes I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I don't really want to shop all the time. It just feels a little bit annoying. But sometimes maybe you can think of that. Like, if maybe you exercise or your bike, those are kind of, or maybe you do little hobbies here and there. Those are called more like interests. And they're the things that you're not fully committed in or would like to do forever. And that's perfectly okay. I think a lot of people have a lot of interests and things that they want to do, and you know, they do after work and doesn't involve making money of it or any kind of living for it. Another thing is do what you love, and could be really confusing for some people because people don't know what they love. Like, a lot of individuals, especially young people, I think why we lie to them is that we tell them that they should know everything really early in life in advance. And I learned this really early, thank God, because I had really straightforward parents, but some people didn't. A lot of people sugarcoated the younger generation, or they told them that things would happen and work out anyways, or they needed to know something by a certain age. The truth is, people don't know what they love, and sometimes they die not knowing. And I know that's really sad to say, but it's really true. A lot of people, young people, do not know what they want to do for their life and do not know what they really genuinely love. And that's okay, to be honest, because you're still growing, you're still learning about yourself, and you still have a lot of time to have exposure. In fact, I'm sure you probably figured it out by now, or if you haven't, no one really knows what they're doing. And and I just want to be honest, I've realized this when I hit like maybe 25. I hit 25 like not long ago, and I realized like, sheesh, no one knows anything. Not even my parents, the people who I looked up to, like, no one really knew how. And so I think the reason why we don't do what we love, or the reason why we think we do what we love, is reality. We just don't know ourselves enough to really do that. Okay, so that's just a short video, an idea what I really wanted to share. And the truth is, like, doing what you love is not always the best advice, because sometimes people aren't built to do what they love. And I just want, let me explain a little bit more. I just don't want to be also mean. Some people are just really good at getting a 9-to-5 job and living comfortably and going to work and coming back and getting a stable income for their family, themselves, whoever they want. And they like that life. I think people go online on TV and like all these shows and tell you that quit your job and that you're miserable. Some of us actually like the job, going in and out and having a stable income. Of course, that's the type of people who would want to be in those places, right? And nothing's wrong about that. There's some of us who are a little more creative, adventurous, might not want a whole business or be a full entrepreneur. We might want a side thing, and we might want a combination of freelance work with full-time job or part-time, like whatever way that you want to live your life and do what you really love. Sometimes it doesn't even mean doing something. Sometimes, to be honest, what I really love is being with my family, being with my friends, and then creating and being with them. And just having a really great relationship with people. That is what I love doing. But the truth is, I can't always be around my family or my friends all the time. And maybe that skill will transfer to things that I really love. Maybe I need to do deeper research on myself. But either or, if you live a really simple and basic life, there's nothing wrong with that. I think the internet kind of fools us thinking that everyone's living a short-day life. But in reality, it's not even true most of the time. People actually lie online. So anyways, live the life that you want to live. And if you're living a normal life, most of the time it's actually really a great life comparison to other people. And I don't want to try to compare, but I think you find blessings where you're at. I'm sure you can count them every day. Like if you have a home or a house, I wouldn't even want to talk about those people who don't have those basic necessities, but let's think about that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.